You were stubborn. What's my nature?
Gotta tell Mom I'm going on an adventure. Wooloo got through the fence. Who could have imagined? We've got to do what now, Hop?
Not adamant. Naughty rabbit.
Naughty rabbit.
Not adamant, but it is a plus attack nature, so that's pretty spicy.
Oh, look, I actually wrote out. Anyway, I say goodbye to Mom, who says east or west, home is best. I love that. So I also pointed that out.
Yeah.
Lara, how are we not friends sooner?
Because we didn't meet. Like, Tails, we should have met like 10 years sooner.
We really should have. What the fuck?
Couldn't beat Hop, but I'm gonna beat you. We'll see about that. What Pokemon you got? Hopefully not a water type. Oh. Sorry, sir. You had the advantage against Hop. You're in the opposite case and scenario right now. Get Wumpus.
Get Wumpus.
Goodbye.
Also, shout out to I'm describing like the plot, and then I'm like, clothes shopping time, much better. Took 2 hours, but much better. Dealt with some stuff and beat up a kid who just lost a How.
Not you, squirrel. I want to nick it. I think I gotta nick it on this route on my first playthrough.
Nick it time.
I forgot how good the trainer battle theme is in this game.
Oh, is this the fucking...
Ow.
I remember now the most hilarious moment on my Nuzlocke. So, you know how the wild area, like, it's, like, hilariously quick how fast the weather changes in between areas?
Uh-huh.
I got to the wild area scene, it was beautiful, bright and sunny in that first little bit, and, like, it shows the wild area, and it, like, looks really pretty, and I was just like, oh, you know, maybe this is gonna be a good time, like, after all, and I took one step into, like, the actual first area, and it was a thunderstorm. And I was like, you could just go ahead.
That's the best one. That's the one where Pikachu spawned in.
Yeah, that's where I got bullied by Pikachu. It almost killed my entire team.
Proud of him.
I feel like that's literally what you say whenever I bring up this point. I think it was like I messed up because I was like Pikachu follows you around in the cute way like Yamper does. And I was like, oh, I already got my encounter. I was like, oh, but you're so cute and sweet. I'll just go ahead and catch you. And I'll just leave you in the box. And then, like, later I can use you once I'm not Nuzlocking anymore. And then I encountered it. And then it paralyzed all of us. And it got, like, a critical hit on Score Buddy. And it was a whole fucking ordeal. And I caught it. I was like, Jesus Christ!
Beautiful. Look, there's the professor. So, have you unraveled all the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon yet? Oh goodness, no. The whole thing's still full of questions, like why is it going to disappear in 3 years? It's quite perplexing. I hoped that my granddad would take over my research, but... Dear me, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice my guests. My name is Magnolia. Welcome, young trainers. Now come, let's head indoors. Shout out to this being the first female professor that was actually, like, old.
Mm.
My Hop dear, I see Wooloo has made some new friends. And you must be Lyra. I trust you received the Pokedex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it complete in no time. You must already know about Dynamaxing, right? About what now? Professor Magnolia has been doing research into the Dynamax phenomenon for years and years. And it takes proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamax into the fullest. Excuse me, had to die for a bit. Still dying, apparently. There you go again, Leon. Always talking about Pokemon. There are other things that are worth knowing about you too, you know? How many different types of tea there are. Hey, Professor, do us a favor, would you? Help me convince Lee he should endorse us for the gym challenge. I guess we're not talking about anything but Pokemon here, yeah? Oh, Leon, why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and Lyle just started as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. The strongest gym leader here is said to be able to beat a champion in another region. How are they going to be able to hold up with their little baby Pokemon they got yesterday? Dear, I thought your dream was to have everyone in Clar region become strong trainers, isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. The goal is precisely the reason I gave them both Pokemon, in fact. Like how we go back to the full scene and his job was just like, yes, 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 yes. Right then, in that case, how about this? Let's see if you two can show me such a brilliant battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. Don't worry, I'll make sure your teams are in good shape before the battle starts, but that potion I used was wasted. Right, I'll be waiting outside, Lara. It's time, Tails. Hurry it up, Lara. You've got to bow me so I can get myself that endorsement. What about me? Do I get an endorsement? I'm gonna be the greatest Pokemon trainer there is. And to that I need to get that endorsement. Take part in the gym challenge. Come out here with everything you have so you can prove to Lee that you've got what it takes. Boss.
Shout out to a Squilvic crit hit my starter from high yellow to 2 HP. What the fuck? Trainer has a Squilvic, me starts to sweat.
Squilvic are good. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two, the reason I'm unbeatable is because I've learned from any battle I see or take part in. That's how I got to where I am today. So show me something good in this battle. I want to learn. It's time for my legend to begin. I have to give a special shout out to the Pokeball fist bump being in time with when the actual melody starts.
Mm-hmm. Hop's theme is indeed a bop.
The hot bop. Have you gotten a bit stronger? Me and my team will put your team to the test. So, I mentioned that Scorbunny is objectively the correct choice against Hop. And that's because Wooloo's ability is fluffy.
Oh.
So despite being normal type, it is actually susceptible to the fire.
Mm.
How dare you follow me? Also, I gotta say, 3 Pokemon for a second Pokemon battle is actually quite a lot. I know he had 2 for the first one, but
yeah. Professor, have such a great battle that Leon has no choice but to endorse you. Mari, my most impressive move is Quick Attack Lady. Anyway, I have a Borb named Bella who is doing great, and I'm so proud of her. I also caught a bug. He's doing his best.
Get borked. Well, look at you. Seems you're on type matchups. We'll be seeing that message a lot.
It is a shame that this thing that was used very awesomely in the like tutorial, it becomes like is remembered as being a very annoying thing because of how it's utilized after the tutorial.
Mm-hmm. Although Pokemon fans also hate tutorials, so
No, true.
even if it's done well, they complain. It'll be a close one, but it's exactly my sort of match. Define close. Oh no.
Verb.
I'm just glad
I
you
love the.
have pluck. I know it's like way too high level of move at this point in the game, but it'd be rude for you to use it.
Oh. Happy says okay, but it's very quick.
The quickest. I don't know, Ember's pretty spicy too.
Leon brings up challenging me with his Charizard V. I said, "Get the hell away from me and my buddy."
Spoilers, we haven't gotten there yet, Tails.
It's fine. Look, from what we know of Leon here, we know that that's gonna come up again.
Oof, gutted that I lost, but I expect nothing less from my rival. We got $6. I saw some little mini comic making fun of the fact that every trainer gives you money, and it was like Cyrus giving evil talk about like destroying the universe while he's pulling money out of his wallet, and then the trainer just looking horrified while they take the money.
See, I always read that as different. I believed that he was they're giving their evil monologues as we are stealing money directly out of their pocket.
That's valid. Also, I accidentally pressed R, so I don't know what Hop said first, but now he's like, the sting of defeat after the joy of victory. I guess going through both is a key to the two of us getting stronger, right? Lara, Hop, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I have no choice but to give you an endorsement as champion. Apparently he had them written up already, so it was just for show.
My God.
Yes, thanks, Lee. I swear I'm gonna end my way through the gym challenge to reach you. You must be young still, and plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. Charles and I were both feeling the excitement in every last cell of our bodies. Happy you are. You've always tended to get caught up in the things like how you throw your Pokeball out. Things that have nothing to do with real strength. Honestly, I've been worried about how you still obsessing over that sort of nonsense, but it seems you really have grown a bit, little brother. That's interesting considering things later on. Put a pin in that, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say I'd like to see some more thrilling battles out of you too, Lara. Alright, Lara. You and me are going to train up against one another to aim for that champion's title. Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. What's that?
I know it wasn't in the dialogue, but I choose to believe that absolutely was what Lyra said for the pun.
Boom. Lara, would you look at this? They're wishing stars. Since you're two of them, you should take one yourself. Sweetness. You put the wishing star in your bag, in your key pocket. Oh, that looks horrifying, actually. I never really thought about that. That's nightmare fuel. That's a cursed rock right there.
You know, something when you consider what the legendary like we fight against at the end looks like, that's actually really fitting like nightmare fuel.
Oh, that's like fitting foreshadowing, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Although these my Pokemon can Dynamax, not my Pokedex, although the Pokedex is a Rotom, so technically speaking it could Dynamax too. Anyways, we're getting into some weird stuff. Anyways, there's they're gonna be massive, yes.
Okay, but looking at movies on your phone and then having it Dynamax, so you can watch it like it's a big screen TV or like a movie theater. Just saying.
Trust you, trust you pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down to those who have true wish in their heart, you know? I'll be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. The same thing he said twice in a row, but like shouting it now. There, I've said it 3 times, so surely my wish will come true now, right? Don't be silly, Hop. Wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They're one of the most precious resources we have here in Galar, but they won't do a thing for you in that state. Again, let me know. I'll have you sorted. Alright, you've done heaps of research on Dynamax Phenomenon. Ah, right, you've done heaps of research on Dynamax Phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? And please, give Lara and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First we got a battle against that mad Pokemon in Slumbering World, and now this. It feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. Almost feels like we're protagonists of some sort of JRPG. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Sunsetting. Alright, isn't the like day-night cycle actually tied to the plot until the plot's finished?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Hey, it seems I came back home right in time for the excitement. Hey, you lot. Why not have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've been totally obsessed with making the latest trendy curries. Wink, wink. New mechanic. Wink, wink. Artemis says, who was it that says, why don't you try some not very effective attacks for once after the super effective dialogue? Disappointing at last. Time for our adventure to truly start. Good morning to you young challengers. Hop, is it true you really met some Pokemon you didn't recognize? Is there any more you can tell me about that? Nerd. Well, there's a weird heavy fog and then this even weirder Pokemon appeared. It was like a wolf. And it was a girl.
She was definitely a lesbian. Don't ask me how I know, I just know.
Wink. Thought I tried to fight it off, but then I think we both passed out or something. It's all pretty hazy. Yeah, it was actually very hazy while we were in there. A right fount of information you are. Lara, Hop, these are for you. Boom. You got the Dynamax band from the professor. From Professor Magnolia and slipped it on your wrist. Ka-chow. Now you can't see how horrifying the rock is. Those are your Dynamax bands. We use them to hide how horrifying the rocks are that help you to Dynamax. I made them by fitting your wishing stars you found last night into those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's just like the one Lee has on him, too. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon like he does. Hi, Bird. You don't waste any time, do you? You find it's not so simple as all that. There are a number of conditions you must meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on that gigantic form. Now, don't be afraid to go all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon. That will help fill out your Pokedex too. Legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, Lara. I'll beat you to the station. Although, it has been 2 hours.
I can't believe you're gonna leave Hop waiting for 2 weeks at the station.
That's fine. One last thing before we race, Lara. See, I got some great advice for you. You know how you sometimes see Pokemon riding on tall grass, yeah? Move real slow-like and crouch so those Pokemon won't pay any notice. On the other hand, you whistle them, sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember this. Need a fail-proof trick? Press the left stick. Try it out and see who can catch the most Pokemon, Lara. Well, you see, about that. And the funny thing is, he actually switches out his team, so he actually does get a lot more than 6 Pokemon. You remember Richard's Station, right? Where we went to pick up Leon before. That'll be the goal, so see you there. It has been. Oh, I want them. I crave them, Tails.
I
Vegeta,
mean,
yes!
fair. Fair. It's literally you.
It's literally me. A fox full of crimes.
Still thinking about getting there in the nick of time.
Getting there in the nick of time. Speaking of getting there in the nick of time, we're here. We're queer.
And Lyra is a Dorcas.
And Hop is talking to us. Come on, Lyra, you'll never beat me to the station at that pace.
For a fun fact, I think this is where I initially bought all those berries, so I just let him run and then turned into the berry store. To be like, I'll fucking get there when I get there.
Get there when I get there, gosh, huh? I have a cheek pouch, no, let's just go for 30. Ooh, 30 and 10 of each. Oh, not 200! Oh, yeah. There we go. We got a cheek pouch, squovit, so orange berries are very useful. Yeah, with that, I think that'll be enough for today. With that, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Whoop.
Pikachu?
Beautiful.